Hello guys and welcome to the 8th episode now, the last episode in this season, I think, unless I have an idea which I want to share with you as well. But this might be the last episode of the season, because this is hopefully going to be this last game of our Spring Split. This is going to be me playing my signature guard, the Amaterasu, for the 6th time in SPL. So I did the two first games which we didn't get to record. I played Amaterasu as well, but this game I'm just going to go ahead and play it again. I'm going to get the Watcher's Gift, tier 1, get my boots, get 4 health potion, 1 mana pot, and meditation. That's pretty much just as always. Don't know why the gold is bugged out right now, that's pretty weird. Nice taunts coming out from the museum right here. So we have an Amaterasu and Freya against the Fafnir Skadi. We can actually fight them at the level 1, which we kind of get a bit too scared to do, because we kind of scared for where Emir is right now, so you're not going to see us play 2 up. But they do have better wave clear than us, so we want to make sure that we realize that. So yeah, just kind of chilling out right here, and that idea I have, I will be going over that in the end of this video. It's something about the future of the series and how we're gonna approach it. So right here you guys can kind of see me going up right here, punching the Fafnir. Really good stun by Fresi though, making sure they can't do it. Pop my health pot, go up and punch Skadi, actually get some pretty decent poke on her. Just go up right now, punch the minions down a bit. They don't have too much kill potential on me right now, so I can just do this pretty much for free. Do back out right though. Scared for the scared, not cared, but scared for the hammer. Swap speed aura, just making sure that they can't really catch us. So they're gonna go ahead and do the small silver purple. So again, we're just gonna go right here and check, because if they try to do whole purple, they probably gone for steal. So I'm like, okay Nate, you know what, it's not like we can contest them at this wave anyway, why don't we just gonna get off full purple? So we're actually just gonna go ahead and do our purple rush right here, as you guys can see. Pretty scared of Fafnir jumping in steal right here, although we are just barely gonna get before I'm swapped to the speed stance. And as you guys can see, I'm gonna get my 2 pretty much as always, and we're not gonna lose out on any creeps right here. Just get the 2, kinda smack the minions a bit. So Prime actually took the 2 smalls of the red buff before, but didn't do all of the red. They do end up getting the red buff though. The dude that was a bug, I guess, that it looked like Prime got it, but it didn't. So we're just gonna go up and push this wave really hard, and this makes it so they can't really walk into lane, the Skadi at least, so we're just gonna punch the Fafnir. Now knowing Captain Twig is doing their backhand right now, we can pretty much just get the rest of the jungle. Right here we could have maybe gone really hard for the Skadi, but no reason to, when you can just pretty much safely secure the buffs. Go and help them at the red buff. Pretty much get it for free, so you guys can see how we got all of their jungle while we got our purple as well and both our back camps up. So it's like way better for us right now. Gonna go ahead and get the purple as well. So right here I'm actually gonna rotate out with Captain Twig and try and do the campies, the oracles right here. But it's actually where I'm gonna drop the first blood, which is really unfortunate. We get both the camps, and then I wanna go out. I do get walled right here, and then I see no other option right here, because I can't go down, I'll go into a wall. I'll try and go right here and save myself. Juke into the Emir 2 right here. So right now I kind of want to bait out some abilities with my med, so I'm gonna med pretty much on that. Backstep right here to juke out the unstable portal, juke the 2. Sadly the Fafnir hammer is gonna end my life. And if I juke that Fafnir portal as well, it probably could have been a kill. So this is gonna be one of those rare moments where we're gonna step out a bit and just wait for me to respawn, so we can follow me around again. So on this pretty awkward back, I couldn't really afford anything. Just gonna wait and base right here. Actually get a full beat, so I guess I could afford something. Again, get the reinforced graves. Pretty much just mandatory, I think, against Fafnir. Really good against Emir, and again, like, it's definitely mandatory against an Emir, especially when it's in the jungle. You just want to make sure that freeze lasts as the least amount of possible time. I still can't figure out what words to use. So we're actually gonna go ahead and pause right here, as Prime did have some lag issues, so I'll just speed up a bit. So what I could have done right there is maybe I could have duked out a bit more and dashed down, but I felt like that it would have just gotten interrupted too fast, so I tried to go to my team instead, than opting to do that. So almost get out. Maybe some bad pathing, I think it was okay pathing. So that's that. So right here to say, okay Prime, use your ability after you used mine. That's something you want to do. You want to make sure you get the Watcher's Gift passive as much as possible, even if you miss out on it like 1 or 2 times every time there's a wave. That adds up to a lot of gold, like a couple of rewards by the end of the game. So you just want to make sure that you're your mid laner and jungler and EDC and solo, whatever they are, they get the last hit on the wave and stuff. So you don't want to overcommit abilities into a wave as well, which I see a lot of people do. You walk up with like Amaterasu and then you 2 the wave and then you one-shot the wave, which you don't want to do. So I'm actually gonna go ahead right here and ult the Frenzy Hammer. I realized I would have died there. Pretty certain I would have died. I would have gotten chain CC'd right there into a ton of damage. So I'm actually gonna ult the Fafnir stun. It works out though because we get the Fafnir ult as well. So that's pretty much a win for us as the Amaterasu is on ult is on such a much lower cooldown. So right here I actually wanted to gank Skadi really bad before that. I wanted to get her as since she had no beats. And right here we actually kind of think we had an opportunity to go for her, as we did see her coming towards us warding. But without an ult, it's just gonna be too hard to secure the kill. But that's what you're gonna see me do a lot this game. Is just when Skadi doesn't have beats, just go for her. We can probably kill her when she does have beats as well, as Amaterasu does a lot of damage early on. So I'm just gonna kind of swing over here, kind of see where the Skadi is. Sorry. So yeah, she's just doing the back camps right now, so I'm kind of chilling. We do wanna try and evade the red right here. So what I could have done right here maybe is that I just go in and take off the small camps, but it's just kinda risky right now as the whole enemy team is coming towards us. So actually turn their attention and we're gonna do something really risky here and actually go for the buff. Just making sure we get it. Pretty weird, the one by the Skadi there. So just kinda zoning out. I'm really considering dashing this Skadi right there and ulting her. There's a new beat down for like 10 seconds. Great, so cat jump right here. So we get a double ult on the Fafnir, so I'm just gonna go ahead and ult. Actually gonna go for the Cyrus right here. Could have maybe silenced that, would have been a kill. Gonna go over. Right here I silenced a bit too late on the Dennis portal. Tiny bit too late. If that would have come out before, that would have been a lot of damage at least. So you're gonna go and try and force the goal through it. The reason why we made this call is that we fought the Skadi back, so they couldn't really contest at all. Instead Skadi's actually gonna come around the back right here and fuck us up really hard. So we will secure the goal through it, but we're all gonna die because of it. I didn't really have my mana for my dash there. So again, I'm just gonna die as Frenzy picks up the second kill of Nate. Pretty well played by Frenzy. Again, so a 3-4-0, but we got the gold. Let's see what the graph says to that. Is it worth it? It doesn't really play too much of a factor. It's not like they're gonna steal too much of our jungle anyway. XP wise, it's pretty bad for us since we're gonna lose some waves and stuff, but could definitely been a lot worse. Seeing from what they could have done with that and what they could have gained if our buffs were up and stuff, but they weren't. So I'm gonna say it wasn't worth it for us, but it was okay, as now they can't really go for the gold through and force that early game they have with Dimir. So I'm gonna try and stop the Skadi, but realize it's just a tiny bit too late right there to stop the Skadi. So I'm just gonna clear out the wave, knowing Nate can do the back cam. No reason for me to hold that right there, as I wanna just wanna go for the rotating out, right? I know Skadi warded here, so I'm just gonna drop down a D ward, get the ward. So no Skadi beats that fight as well. As you guys can see here, Skadi has actually no, she didn't beat, so I'm lying. But we know we can kill the Skadi right here. We have a really good spike on her, so I see she's doing purple. So I'm just kinda walking up right here, just hiding. Meanwhile they're fighting on the other side of the map. Skadi actually sees me right here. But I'm just gonna stay. This is what you wanna do when you wanna gank something immobile. Just gotta stay super patient. So as you guys can see right here, I'm just hiding, trying to get information on her, playing around the corner right here. So what you're gonna see me do is I'm just gonna pretty much just go in on her. So we're just waiting right here, chilling. Kind of losing a lot on the other side of the map, but you just gotta stay patient and calm right here. So I'm just gonna stay calm, and then finally, when she doesn't expect it, go for the Skadi kill. Swap stands right here, shoot the 2 out a bit preemptively, and right here me and Nate actually have a miscommunication. As maybe she's not used the Freya ult to get the kill right there. I thought the last A would hit, so I wasn't gonna dash him before that. So that was a pretty rare mistake right there between me and Nate in the kill, but we do end up getting him anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So we know, okay, he died. We have a power play right now. We can go ahead and grab out the speed buff. Right here, I should have probably dashed the Yanis, which I actually do. We get the speed, so that's really good. I can't remember much of this game, man. I don't know what it is. Must just be bad brain or something. Alright, so anyway, what you're gonna see me right now, I'm gonna try and get the Skadi again right now, since her beats is down. So we're just gonna be waiting for part 2 right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna hide right here. I know I have my met, so I can just dash her as soon as I get my ult. So right now it's just a waiting game. Just me waiting around a lot. But there is a big rotation right here, which I fortunately spot out. I see the Fafnir right there on the flick on my screen. You guys can see that. Just gonna dash out. Don't want to get hit by the hammer. Get hit by the Janus ult, but just making sure to run that structure out with the passive there, making sure he's safe. Osiris is kind of on a gank squad because he is getting really zoned in, right? As you guys can see, Mediac's doing a great job of freezing the wave right there. I think that's one of the big disadvantages there is that when you get that solo lane to your one tower this early, you can just zone it, and it's so hard. So I'm just gonna kind of play hide and seek here with the Skadi. Stay around. Maybe what I should have done right here was swap into the speed stance. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go behind her. Skadi spots me out because of the ward right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fake a rotation. So I'm gonna fake a rotation towards mid, and then instantly I'm gonna go back, knowing she has no beat right here. I'm just gonna use my mid early, dash in right there, and actually, unfortunately enough, pick up the kill again. But what can you do? Just mid there, making sure I have mana for all of my abilities. So as you guys can see, that's just faking out the rotation towards mid, knowing that, like abusing value of where I want it. So going a bit back to the build, which we didn't talk about at all. Of course, it's me, so I like going for the room item, the shield of regrowth. Pretty awkward before you get it. Right here, just helping out Bellona. Gonna go in a bit right here. My goal is to clear the wave, so I'm just gonna punch that out. They can't really kill me right now. They go for prime. I still have my silence, so I'm just gonna play really far up right here. Go and smack them a bit in the face. So I don't have shield regrowth right now. I'm not too strong. Faf is really low, so I'm gonna pop my 2 and go for the 2 through him, but not gonna kill the Fafnir. Maybe if I would have been in the other damage stance there, I would have gotten the kill, but I still think it would have been a tiny bit too tanky. So just again, right here where I was debating whether we should go for the fire portal or not, but we're just gonna end up calling it off as we don't have enough members around here. So again, we're just kind of chilling, having fun right now. This is pretty rough for us right now because they actually have kind of a lead on us in the jungle, especially. The Ymir is 2 levels ahead. All lead is around Nate at Raksha, of course. That is a huge lead on the Skadi, and me having not even having a lead on the Fafnir is actually really big, but just keeping up with him at least. Being Amaterasu, I can do a lot. So I'm just gonna back right here. This is really important when playing Amaterasu. You wanna back and get Shield of Regrowth as soon as possible. So as you can see, I know Shield of Regrowth costs 800 gold, the final upgrade, so I'm gonna back for 970 gold so I can get my D-ward and my norm ward. I'm just gonna rush up to this fight. That comes here. I see the drop a ward over the wall, not gonna bother D-warding that, as I know we're not gonna position too much around that. Can I hop into my damage stand here just to get a tiny speed boost? Then I'm gonna ult the Osiris and then swap to the Skadi. Just go on her really hard right here, force her out. So that's something good Amy players would do, is swap out a bit. While Maniac sadly dies right here. What good Amaterasu players do is they kind of, as the gold fury drops, kind of sad we didn't see that. I'll talk about this later. Get a really good fight right here, just everyone stays on the same target, that's kind of what you want to do. Look for the Skadi right here, which is the call, or the Janus, sorry. And then we know we have the speed aura, so we can chase the downgrade move again. Gonna just body block the Ymir right here, so he's pretty dead. So right here the dog is actually gonna hit Captain Twig, so he's gonna end up dying to the Skadi over the wall. We will end up picking him off though. So we got a deicide, they killed 2 of us and got the gold, but we actually ended up getting the deicide. So again, it's like a pretty even trade. So we have a huge XP lead right now. Which is actually kind of absurd how far ahead we are. It's on the solo lane, mainly where they lost so much. Also Freya, me are really far ahead, and we caught up again. So our XP difference right now is kind of ridiculous, seeing where we should be. Is Maniac really on level 10? I thought he would be like way higher level. Let's see if this is just a bug. I guess I'm just super fat this game. But what I said is that what you see a lot of really good Amaterasu players is like swap between people with your ult, so you can try and bait out relics. Right there I knew that the Osiris was gonna ult my ult, so I'm just gonna turn attention elsewhere and get the stun on the Skadi, hoping I can force out her beats or something. And you'll see me use that a lot in this game, just making sure to swap around your ult when you realize that they're gonna use a certain relic preemptively or a certain ult preemptively. So right here I'm gonna reaction, get my 2 off. Just barely. Maybe if I wouldn't get my 2 off, it gives me damage mitigation. They would have been really hard on me. How much? It's actually like 15 damage mitigation. That's really high. No, they kind of want to go for the speed buff right here, so we're just gonna play a bit far up on them. Kind of chill right here. So we could actually look for a kill right here in the mirror, which we do. So I know, okay, he is gonna be pretty fucked right here. Actually, I don't. This is like next time. I'm so confused. But we could have maybe gone for the Emir there. Should have went really hard for him, I think. Not even that his blink. We didn't know that his blink was down, but we probably could have killed him regardless. The scary part is that he could wall off my ult. But besides that, nothing could really happen. So again, just clear out the waves right here. I got my shell as my second relic, I guess I should mention. I want to go for the sovereignty right here, but I can't really back for it yet. I should be placing my D ward as well, which I do here. Just take out the wards, getting quite a few wards. So we're gonna go really ham for the Emir right here. Go ahead and ult the Emir. As you guys can see, I'm actually gonna miss the free right there somehow. And then I'm gonna try and peel out for my backline, just saying, okay, if he goes for you, I have met. Gonna shield the Osiris ult there so we don't take too much damage. Just constantly keeping them safe right here. I'm gonna go in front of the Skadi, kind of block out her damage. I wanted to dash to Osiris, but it doesn't work out. So it's just gonna get cancelled out. Meanwhile, we know we have an advantage in mid since they just used all the ults. So I'm saying, okay, Nate, we can probably go ahead and grab this tower right here. We know no one's gonna be here, so we're just gonna grab the tower. Even though the TP starts getting challenged, we're gonna channel. We're gonna keep committing to the tower, knowing they can't do too much about this. Right here, actually want to go for a kill on Tracy, but it might be a bit too risky, and I think rightfully we just back out a bit right here. So as you guys can see, we're just kind of lurking around trying to get their buffs again. This time it's really risky though. We know they're all coming since we have the ward there. Kind of want to take the smalls right off, and then the speed horse barely gonna get them out of the Emir freeze. So right here I'm gonna try and seal it. Realize it's a bit too greedy though. No reason to play so far up. And just gonna go ahead and back out. So as you can see, pretty decent back right now, 650 for 71. Can get a normal ward and a D ward. Boom boom, and then we just keep going, keep flying out. So actually I get the sovereignty too, because I already got the soft one at some point. I am not too aware of how my itemization is going this game right now, am I? So they're gonna push down left right here. This is a really big misplay we do. So me and Nate go for the purple buff. Fafnir jumps in right here. First of all, we should have just gone on the Fafnir. I guess we were just really scared. He's kind of getting zoned out. Then we're gonna swing around and we're actually gonna get a super good fight of this. As you guys can see, we're trading towers, so it's not the worst thing in the world for us. See that Emir so far up and there's no escape. I'm just gonna go in right here again. Just swap focus to Skadi, focus force out her beat. That's actually gonna make it so Captain Trick is gonna kill the Skadi, since I called out Skadi beats, Skadi beats, Skadi beats. And right here the fight gets pretty awkward, but we're gonna end up winning it. The Freya transforms in, just kind of running everyone down right here. Really good Freya ult, go on the Fafnir, silence him out, 40 with dash. Really good ult by Maniac again, Kappa Kappa, and we're just gonna push it down right here. Knowing that we got like 3 kills right there, we know we can dive in here as well. I'm gonna pop my 2 right there for the mitigation on the tower, then pop the 2 right there, and then just go in here and silence. So we're just gonna watch Maniac get the kill, and then back up, get the tower right here, no reason not to. So just get the tower. Okay guys, just asking, can we go for the tier 2? Should we be going for the tier 2? They're gonna Janus hold in right here, which is pretty questionable. So what I want to look for right here is actually, this is a really smart play myself, I have to say. So I know Skadi has no beats right now, so I'm just gonna dash the Skadi, ult the Skadi. Knowing she's gonna Aegis here, I'm gonna turn to the Janus. So right there, Skadi actually used her Aegis. As you can see, she just used it when in cooldown, expecting my 4th hit to hit her, the 3rd hit to hit her. But I'm just gonna turn around, as I talked about that right there is what separates good and bad Amaterasu players. So we just turn around, forcing out the Janus Beats, who really wasn't prepared for me going for him. So we just force out 2 relics right there with 1 ult, and it's gonna be up in a second anyway. So right now we're just kind of pushing it off. I want to go really ham for the Janus, going a bit too deep though. Luckily they don't commit too much on me. I'm just gonna be able to race card there again. So I really want to back right now, gonna communicate that as well. Guys, I have a lot of gold, I just want to back. Place my ward before backing, usually want to do that. Find a good place to hide and then back. So I'm gonna get my sovereignty, gonna go for my magical defense too right here. And if you are wondering why I'm not going for my Thieves, as I explained before, I have no protections of heal of regrowth, and Gone of Thief doesn't give protections. It gives 20 of each, which is pretty much nothing, but I do have the health. And health doesn't scale of health, but protection scale of health, and health scales of protection. So because I have some health, I want to get some protections. It's not that I want to go health, 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 and no protections. I want to get a good mix. So I'm gonna get thieves eventually, but before that, I just wanna get the other aura items since they give me protections, which is what I need to survive, and not like another 400 health, which sounds good, but it's not mathematically better when you have that. So we know the portal right here. So I'm just gonna kind of look for the gates right here. So I was like, okay, last fight you can kill the Emir. Let's just look for it again. And again you see me swap to the back line. This time the Janus. Actually gonna go really hard for the Janus right here in the back. Gonna end up killing him as well. Then turn my attention to the rest of my team right here. Making sure the doggy gets out. So we know we can fight right now. Really good group. Get a lot of really good groups this game. We get this double ult right here. So we're gonna look really deep right here, use my med, just making sure they can't do too much about us. Which, okay, no reason to dive this too deep, and we're just gonna back out, and I'd look for the portal now. So again and again, you can just see how I'm utilizing the Amaterasu ult with getting people who are not expecting it, with like the swap. So right here the plan is actually to go really ham and fight them, but we get caught off by a blink, and they're actually gonna end up stealing it with an Emir basic attack. So we're gonna go on the Emir right here. It's really important I stay with my Freya, protect her. So Janus is come in, sick 3-man loop. I'm just gonna play up, knowing I have ult in a second right here. I'm calling the fight, get the kill, really sick play again. And then I'm just gonna get more ult. Make sure I get the double stun right here, going back a bit. Just speed her down the Osiris, and he's eventually just gonna die right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and go for the fire giant. We just killed 4 of them. Yes, Freszy can get through the portal, but what is his real skill potential? You guys can see how we're also gonna start playing around that as I get hit by the fire giant, which is another misplay. I should not have been right here. So I'm just kind of staying here. My thought process behind this is I'm gonna free Freszy if he walks in, so he gets silenced, so he can't do anything. Just gonna back right now. Pretty scared of them. They actually walk in. Barely misses the Emir freeze there, but our thought process was we want to back and get straight to gold free, make sure they can't get any goods there. So they're actually gonna make a pretty weird play and decide to push down mid, which I really disagree with. As I keep building right here, you guys can see I'm gonna go for Silver Talisman, which is eventually gonna end up being a hard one. Just gotta get some protection up. So they're playing really far up right now. I'm just using my speed aura right here so Freya can get the roof, and then we're just gonna blow up the Emir. No chance for him to do anything right here. Get the kill. Pretty clean kill. So right now we're just kind of snowballing out of control again. You guys can see we have the huge experience lead, which is just kind of the main story. Even though we're not to even gold, the zone and right did so much. Like Osiris, I think Osiris is like level 12 right now. Osiris is pretty much the lowest level in the game by everyone. Myself, I'm almost 4 levels below Osiris. Maniac is 4 levels ahead of him. And you can see we're just gonna get the gold free, just get all the objectives right now. We know we have such a big lead, they don't really have a real front line, so we can just go in. So right here we're just gonna look for Fafnir. I'm just gonna dash in. The original plan was to stun him out, but I'm a bit too fast for my team. Make sure Captain Trix stays okay there. So right now I do this a lot, where I ask, okay guys, how much gold are we sitting at right now, whenever we have Fire Giant and we're pushing. So I get answers from everyone, collectively how much gold we have, and then I'm gonna say, okay, I guess we can keep pushing with the gold, or should we back with the gold? Because if you have gold in hand, that is non-existent on your lead. Like right now we have a 10k lead, but we have around 6k gold in hand, so our actual lead is only 4k. So we just want to make sure we don't have like 10k gold in hand or something crazy like that. But we see the Dennis split pushing, so we're just gonna go ahead, grab the tower, and then we just need to back and spend our gold, spend our lead right now. So as you can see right now, we're gonna get pretty good power spikes coming through. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and get my hard ward. I'm gonna realize, okay, I have 1500 gold. What can I get for 1500 gold? That's really good. I can get a spirit rope. It's gonna do a lot more for me, spirit rope right here, than a Gauntlet of Thieves 2 could have done for me. Possibly. I don't want to sell my my Margaret Vanguard, and it wouldn't even have bought me a full Gauntlet of Thieves. I'd had to wait for like 30 seconds to be able to get full Thieves, which is not worth it. You want to spend the time you have with FG, like, wisely, I guess you can say. So again, we're just staying grouped right here. Wanna push down mid Phoenix, I believe. So we don't have the best of sieges. Some pretty good taunts right here from the losing player. So I'm just gonna ult right here. They're all really out of position. This time I'm just gonna make sure Scotty gets a beat. So that's pretty good for us. Get the Scotty beats pre-fight. Janice is actually gonna snipe the Scotty. Sick play by Prime. Sadly, we don't really get anything, and he gets trolled, getting portaled back right there. So right now we don't have our ult, so I'm just scouting. Can we wait for ult, guys? Can we wait for ult? It's gonna be up for the next wave, pretty much. But we can go in without my ult right now. As you can see, everyone in the team is really fat right now. Have a lot of items online. We can pretty much just tank this up. So right here, my job is gonna be to zone out, trade space for my backline as Maniac and Saket will go in. So as you can see, I'm kind of just wiggling around right here with my backline as we are going really right tab. Gonna get in there, use my med. Again, just make sure my backline stays safe. Now I'm kinda gonna create some room. And the only reason I'm playing so far up right now is because my ult's up. Try and go for the kill, not gonna get it sadly. Right here it's really important I keep tagging the Phoenix so Maniac doesn't die. So we're just gonna get the Phoenix, instantly rotate left right here. Knowing we have a lot of regen right here, we're gonna mid up as well. We still have my mid. So Janice also just like, okay, maybe we should not push this, we kinda not think about that. But then Fafnir jumps in, another good special play right here, just killing the Fafnir. Gonna dash in again. So that's just what you wanna do, when they overcommit so much by that, like you're fighting a team, you're 10k behind outside of Phoenix with Fire Giant, you don't wanna do that. So we're gonna get the Janice beats right here, just kinda chill a bit, this was really too deep, we are gonna get up and get kills. Kind of wondering if we can end here, but like, okay, let's just play safe, no need to end if we can't. So we're just gonna back out. Right now we wanna steal all of their buffs. So we should have done right here is I guess we should have split up a lot more than we actually did. Although it ends up being pretty smart that we stayed together, it's actually kinda looked for us a bit right here. We could have maybe went for this Guardian left, seeing as he had no beats. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get the purple now. So as you guys saw, I got my ult up 3 times in that fight. That's just how crazy good Amaterasu is. I got the first initial ult on the poor Scotty forcing a beast, and we got the second ult, and then after we pushed the left Phoenix in, we got the third ult off. So 3 ultimates in like 1 extended fight. That's how good Amaterasu is right now. So right here I kinda make a misplay, helping Prime where I should be making sure they're not an FG. Really bad by me. I should have just run straight to fire, making sure they're not on it. Kinda hear me at speed though. Just gonna kinda take a stroll around, wait for my team. Whoops, as I spill water all over myself. Kinda wait for my team to come back. And just start up the portal. There's no need for me to back if we can just do portal and I can get back in that way. So I'm just gonna back right here. I can get my 4th spirit rope, get another set of wards. Maybe I could have even possibly right here sold something. I got an upgraded shell, but nothing I really want to sell too much. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna stop getting normal wards right now as well, as we're just gonna be pushing down lanes. And sure, normal wards are nice, but you just need the new wards. Also, I just want to get in and help my team as much as possible, as fast as possible. Just gonna speed our up right here, make sure we push with the wave, going for the only Phoenix that is left. So again, my main objective in these fights are to initiate with my ult if I can, and if not I should make sure that my backline, which is Morrigan and Freya, is completely safe, that they can't get jumped on, blinked by the Emir. If they do, I need to make sure I can peel with them, with my ult, with my silence, with my stance. So right here I'm kinda playing up. I'm gonna 2D Emir, making sure he can't blink. Just gonna fall back a bit after that. Now right here, Prime is gonna go for really sick play. He's gonna go in for the Janice and take like half his health, and the Saket's gonna pick him up. So knowing this happened right here, I'm actually gonna take all the run over right here, just dashing in, making sure Emir can't really go after the Saket right here as he probably wanted to. So now I'm just gonna try and ult in. Atrax is kinda stuck right here, so again this is just me making sure my ADC gets in the fight. So as to go in right here again, I'm gonna ulting Emir, then instantly swapping to Cyrus. This time it's actually Prime I'm peeling for. Just making sure that my, again, carries stay safe. And then right here we get the feel good kill of the one and only man himself, Tracy. He dies. I kinda laugh a bit. Just enjoying the win, enjoying the undefeated SPL split. So that worked out really well for us, obviously pretty good. Again, I want to apologize if my commentary is a bit meh today, but just had a rough night yesterday. I'm recording this on the game day, although I'm recording like 3 or 4 hours after it was played. So yeah, not too much to say. We did a ton of damage this game, almost out damage of Freya, almost out damage, or not really close to Morrigan, but we did a lot of damage. Good warning again. This is the most important stat. If you have this stat, you win the game. That's just how you go. This stat and then kill participation. Those are the stats you want to have. That's what makes you a good support. It's wards placed, and of course any idiot can run around, dump down 50 wards. But you know what I mean. Um, so I want to talk a bit about the future right now. So I had an idea that if I could maybe make some in hindsights of the games that I played at the Masters Land, which we're gonna be attending. I think it's gonna be streamed from like the 27th, 28th of April or something, so like the 1st of May, like the 30th of April or something like that. You guys should definitely go and check that out. The problem is though that the games are played on a client, offline client, so I can't watch the games from home. So I'd have to probably record them over there and get allowance to do that some way. So I'll try and work on that because I definitely want to try and do that. Um, but besides that, the plan definitely is just to make another in hindsight series, so like make a season 2, obviously for the summer split when that is going to be relevant. And until then, just if you guys have any ideas for content you guys want me to do, you should go ahead and type it out. I'm gonna be doing some more Smite theory videos, but mainly right now I'm gonna be taking a chill on the YouTube. I'm gonna try and get a set streaming schedule for the next couple of 2 or 3 months. So there's gonna be a link to my stream down in the description. You can go ahead and see that. Maybe we'll do some montages with good plays from my stream or stuff like that. It's at Twitch TV/EmilZy, and the Emil O, the O is a 0, so you have to look out for that. But the link is in the description. If you have any ideas for any content I could make without this my theory, I also consider doing an kind of the original idea for in hindsight was talking about the games with Hazer from an overall perspective, but then we just ended up doing it from my perspective with me alone. But if you guys would be interested to see me and Hazer maybe talk over all of our SPL games from a more of an overview, talking about the whole team and the idea of the whole team instead of talking about one role, definitely give me some feedback on that. We could get a series of that going as well. But mainly now we're just gonna be streaming. Maybe you guys give given like a YouTube video like once or twice a week until the summer split or Smite Masters are gonna start again. And until then, guys, make sure you tell your friends about this series. Make sure you comment down below with any good ideas you have for content. I'm really up for doing anything you guys want. And like the video and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoy recording this. So see you guys and peace out.